So it seems that I've been rather foolish for some time, trying to chase a life, the dreams you left behind. You told me go on a sea where they might lead you in the end. You never know until you've seen it all.
Hi! Kayo pala yan. Good morning! So, what time is it? Oh, it's already 5:28 a.m. in the morning, and this is the day that we are going to buy the ingredients that we need for our wine make. And the flavor of the wine that we choose is orange. Yeah, baka bago, right? Diba? So, today, isasama ko kayo sa pamimili namin sa Divisoria. And, let's further ado, let's get started!
So, hi everyone, that's us, me and my member. We are going to Divisoria. Yan, nakikita nyo naman, di ba? And that's us walking and finding some oranges na maganda and mura for us. And then we realized na nawawala pa pala yung isa naming kagrupo, naliligaw siya. And yan, sa 999 shopping mall, dyan kami pumunta kaming Pure Gold para mamili ng mga kailangan namin. So, pumunta muna kami sa baggage para iwan yung mga bag namin. And yan, namimili na kami. And sadly, walang gis. So, lumipat kami. Ayan, lumipat na kami sa QC na yan. Hindi lang nakita kasi since bawal mag-video dun sa loob ng store. And tinago lang din namin yan. I know, right? Pasaway. Sorry po. And yan yung time na namimili na kami ng oranges. And yan yung nakita naming mura mura sa budget namin. And ang budget kasi namin is 1K. So, kailangan namin yun pagkasyahin. Ayan, ang binili namin is 3 kilo. So, sobrang dami niyan. And, ayun, papunta na kami sa paggagawa namin ng bahay. Ayan, sa bahay na lang. Member ko yan, si J. Dominic. And that's Benape, diba? Like, so, paligo lang. Ayan, panta nga. Kimi. Ayan, so first, let us sanitize our hands para ma-ensure natin na walang bacteria na malalagay sa ginagawa nating wine. And yan, sa part na yan, nagpakamulo kami ng water para i-sterilize yung mga tools na gagamitin namin for our winemaking. And we do that to ensure na walang makakasamang ibang bacteria sa wine namin na makaka-apekto sa lasa nun. And yan, si Kiara, hinuhugasan niya yung mga oranges before namin siya i-slice into half. Ayan. Ayan, we really want our wine making to be successful. So, lahat talaga ng gagamitin namin, gusto namin malinis. Ayan, yung mga gagawa ng wine that day is gumamit ng plastic gloves para ma-ensure na walang makakasamang ibang bacteria sa paggawa ng wine namin. So here, I'm going to cut our oranges into half, and Yancy is going to squeeze it, and the one who's holding the plastic is Jade Serapica, and that's for our garbage. After squeezing all the oranges, we move to filter the orange flesh that was included in the squeeze part. this part, we're so afraid talaga kasi kahit anong halo namin, ayaw talagang ma-dissolve nung active yeast na nilagay namin, and we're nagdududa na kasi baka mamaya mali yung nagawa namin. But until we realize na it takes fermentation pala, like it takes 10 to 20 days to fully dissolve the active yeast. And yeah, that's us. Sinasali na namin yung wine na nagawa namin so we can start the first fermentation of our wine, and it takes 1 to 7 days for the first fermentation. And the one who's pouring the finished wine orange is Banape, and I forgot na wala pala siyang plastic glove siya. And that's for our finished product. So, as you can see naman guys, walang cloth. So, something really bad happened to our wine. But anyways, that's all for our grocery and processing day. See you in our next one. Hi everyone, this is a takeover vlog of Dominic Serapica, and we decided na sa kanya muna may iwan yung wine since it was their house where we made the wine. So, for 3 days straight, you're gonna be seeing Dominic Serapica observing, sterilizing the tools, and stirring the wine. So as you guys can see in this part, Jade Serapica is preparing hot water to sterilize the equipments that she is going to use for our wine observation and equipment sterilization. So here, this is the part where she going to sterilize the equipments that she is going to use, and the first one is the strainer, and there the mixing bowl. That's where she gonna put the wine while she's sterilizing the bottle that we use for our wine. So wow, ngayon ko lang to nakita, and she literally sanitized the area that she's going to use while she observing and stirring the wine. And there, that's what I'm saying earlier, she bring out and pour the wine in the ceramic bowl, and she's going to stir it for 2 to 3 minutes. And here, this is the part she clean and sanitize the bottle and the cloth. And actually, this is the very important that you really have to sanitize this, because dito mo nilalagay yung wine, and yung cloth, yun yung ginagamit para pantakip sa wine natin. And here where Jade Serapica ironing the cloth to serve as our airlock to our wine bottle, and ironing the cloth can help kill the germs that may contaminate our orange wine. And this is the part where Jade Serapica is going to put back the wine from ceramic bowl to the wine bottle that she sterilized earlier, and airlocking it using the cloth. As you can see, Jade store it in a dark and room temperature place. We do this because based on our research, sunlight or even light from a lamp rearranges the chemical compound in the wine, that giving it a nasty taste and smell. And that will be all for our primary fermentation day 1. See you on our day 2. the whole process that you guys see in our day 1 is going to be repeated for the whole primary fermentation, and it takes 7 days before primary fermentation ends. So, have fun watching Jade Serapica, observing, sterilizing the tools, and stirring the wine, and enjoy the music that we put in this video. Good day everyone! So ito naman ang takeover vlog ni Brilliant Penape and Earl Alparo. Same process from day 1 to day 3 but it is different people. And as the leader, I decided that each day may bibisita sa bahay ni Leanse so that everyone can have an exposure to our vlog. Oh, isn't that amazing, right? Di ba lahat may contribution? is done. Our primary fermentation is done and we move on to secondary fermentation, which we're going to leave it until it's been 21 days in a dark place at room temperature. After we leave the wine for the whole Christmas break, this is what happens to the cloth of our wine. As you can see, yung cloth na ginamit namin ay inaamag. And actually, when my member Kiara Francisco showed that to me, kinabahan ako kasi baka naapektuhan na yung wine namin. But she said it still smell alcohol naman, and then she changed the cloth to a new one. And that's all for a quick update of our wine. See you in the next video, which is the wine testing.
Ang programang ito ay rated SPG. Striktong patnubay at gabay ng magulang ang kailangan. Maaaring may masiselang tema, lengguwahe, karahasan, sexual, horror o droga na hindi angkop sa mga bata.
You guys are probably wondering what's our reaction when we tasted our wine. So if you wanna know, keep on watching.
Ginagawa mo! Baho ba? Tama lang. Lagi pa rin, hindi wala kayo orang po ito yung naman natin.
Para makita yung reaction.
Actually, yung reaction ko dyan na nag-inom kami ng wine na Carla Rossi is the same. Talagang ganyan na ganyan kasi ayoko talaga ng lasa ng wine.
Lagi mo, hindi naman natin, hindi wine.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Gago!
And that's all for our wine testing. I hope you guys enjoy.
Our wine was bubbling and exploded after we made the wine and was about to put it in a dark and the room temperature. The cup of the wine exploded. Based on my observation, since it is in our house when it happened, the cause of the explosion was because the bottle was still hot and we did not put the cloth before putting the cap when we put the wine inside the bottle, causing for it to bubbles and explode.
While preparing your wine, you might have a question in your mind. What is that funky smell? Well, the reason behind that is the yeast, hydrogen sulfide to be more specific. While preparing our orange wine, we noticed that after 3 days, it had a funny smell and also had a hint of alcohol smell in it. To achieve desired results, the wine should be fermented in an ideal environment to prevent the yeast from forming unwanted chemicals that would ruin the wine that you are preparing. I hope you learned something. Thank you.
The color of the wine lightens. At the first, when we made the wine, it was very dark. It was dark orange when first made it, until day 3. And as the days passed by, the color of our wine lightens. It became light orange after 22 days.
Based on our observation during the making of our wine, me and my group mate decided to try it. They said that taste was okay and it was very sweet. And during the last day of our stirring day, day 7, we decided to try it again, and it tastes like alcohol and it has a very strong taste.
We have noticed that the yeast dissolved as time passed by. After making the wine, the yeast was still evident even though we stir it continuously. And even after 3 days, there was still a bit of yeast that can be seen into our wine. However, we continued to stir it, and on the 5th day, the yeast was completely dissolved.
And that's all our 5 facts about our wine. See you!
Ay,
bang nadarama? Siya na ba? Ngunit ang dami namang kaagaw. Di bale na, sino ba naman ako para pilihin niya, diba? Ayoko nang ipilit.
And that's all. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a good day.